The Devil's Chair. It hides among the gravestones at the cemetery. No matter how intricately crafted and innocent it may appear, its goal is malevolent. It is awaiting discovery. It watches for another unwary mourner to occupy a seat. The unbelievable doesn't exist in the world of urban tales. Even the most absurd legends usually have a certain air of plausibility. Although it is frequently not very credible, a slight shiver runs down your spine. In this video, we will discuss urban legend, the Devil's Chair. The video will be amazing, so stick to the end. Before starting the video, smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. There are several stories regarding Devil's Chairs, and they are all as ridiculous as most urban legends. But what are the claims made regarding urban legends? Every one of them contains a kernel of truth. You would have understood what I meant if you had seen one of them. If you haven't seen them, they're simple to imagine. A graveside chair made of carved stone is there. They can be discovered in family plots or close to individual graves. They are frequently located in the town's oldest cemeteries. Be cautious if you see a stone chair at a cemetery. You might pass away if you sit on it. Are you willing to accept that risk? Many do. There are several different names for a devil's chair. These chairs near gravestones are sometimes known as witches or haunted chairs. Any name a chair goes by carries with it a suggestion of the paranormal. Each one also encourages legend tripping. A long-standing urban myth is the existence of a devil's chair. The curse involved changes from place to place and even from storyteller to storyteller, as is the case with all urban legends. The chairs have been a constant feature of the cemetery for a century. As a result, they are accessible for sitting 365 days a year instead of periodically emerging from the ground like an unruly corpse. Imagine the trouble they could get into. Death can sometimes arrive much more quickly. Usually the person telling the legend knows, someone who knows to whom this incident occurred. An illustration would be, my relative knows this guy who sat on the devil's chair in Fairlawn Cemetery and died a week later in a car crash. You probably know what it means even if you've never heard of this phrase. It's possible that you did it on your own. Legend tripping is the process of searching for an urban legend's real-life location. Because each community has its own urban tale, legend hunting is a type of rite of passage for adolescents. Children challenge one another to do something gruesome or risky to impress their friends. These ornate stone chairs were for non-demonic graveyard visitors. They are sometimes referred to as memorial chairs. In this instance, it is reasonable to assume that the chair was intended for the grieving mother to sit in when she visited her deceased child. Memorial chairs served as a place for mourners to relax while they visited a grave and thought about life, death, and what lies beyond. They weren't meant to be evil at all. A chair was merely a chair among the countless gravestones and etched symbols. Here are 5 instances of these ominous chairs that are said to be cursed and may be seen throughout the United States. Number 1. Devil's Chair, Lake Helen Cassadaga Cemetery, Cassadaga, Florida. This cemetery serves the Cassadaga Spiritualist Camp and the surrounding area. You can imagine how much more alluring this cemetery becomes as a result. This bench resembles the Devil's Chair and is constructed of bricks. Guards are erected every Halloween to stop daredevils from bothering the chair and cemetery. Number 2. Witch's Chair, Brookside Cemetery, Tecumseh, Michigan. The Stacy family plot, where the granite chair is located, is close to the back of the cemetery. The witch in question is Loana Stacy, a former child who became known as the town spinster, and was held responsible for all the bad things in the community. Number 3. Witch's Chair, Southside Cemetery, Pontiac, Illinois. This cemetery contains the Goblin Tree, which has its own folklore, coffins that have been swept away in the nearby river, and the Witch's Chair. According to G.L. Thurston of Literate Ape, if you stand on her grave at midnight, you may hear her baby sobbing. Another urban legend claims that if you sit on a gravestone and read the epitaph, you'll pass away before turning 18. Number 4. Devil's Haunted Chair, Greenwood Cemetery, Decatur, Illinois. Depending on the legend you believe, this chair can either be excellent or terrible. When someone sits on the chair, they will either experience terrible luck or pass away within a year, according to Joy Neighbors of a Grave Interest. Other myths assure wealth or good fortune. Alternatively, you can contract with the devil if you sit on the chair at a specific time. For 7 years, you will receive anything you desire. The demon will then take your soul. Number 5. Devil's Haunted Chair, Highland Park Cemetery, Kirksville, Missouri. This chair, dubbed the Baird chair since it features in the Baird family narrative, is even viler than the others. According to a commenter on Atlas Obscura, if someone sits on it at midnight or on Halloween, an undead hand will come from the grave and drag the seated individual to hell. This was all for today. I hope you liked the video. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Stay safe, and we'll be right back soon with another video. For more information, subscribe and watch other videos from our channel.